A fact this season of Harvest Ridge Uncorked has taught us is a good wine always starts with a good grape. Now, the definition of a good grape is subjective and depends on the desired outcome, but skilled winemakers, like the ones here at Harvest Ridge, know the best time to harvest grapes in order to achieve the perfect final product. However, before the grapes can be turned into wine, they must grow. This growth is a long journey through the seasons of the vines. Grapes are fruiting berries that grow on the deciduous woody vines of a grapevine. In early spring, a trimming of the vine is planted in slightly rocky or sandy soil. Above the newly planted grapevine awaits a vine training system used to support its growth. The system contains a structure of stakes, posts, and wire that, when positioned together, create a trellis. Once grapevine roots form underground, above ground, the first bud break begins. As the buds sit on the vine, they begin to swell and produce shoots or stems. At Harvest Ridge, cylinder barriers are placed around the vines to protect against any unwanted guest. The vines outgrow the barriers and make their way up to the top of the trellis. Once the vine reaches its destination, it is attached to the above wire to allow the canopy of the vine to receive direct sunlight. As the vines grow, flowering starts to occur. Small flower clusters appear at the tips of the shoots and continue to grow in size. During the flowering stage, pollination and fertilization begin, which produces the grape berry itself. Once the flowers are in full bloom, the fruit set stage begins, and small berries the size of pellets form. Through late spring into summer, the grapes grow in size, and eventually the clusters start to close. The size of the berry depends on the number of seeds. Smaller berries are ideal for winemaking, as they contain the right amounts of sugar and acidity to produce wines. This stage is critical as the winemaker determines the potential crop to yield. Veraison is the final stage before harvest. In late summer, the berries are hard to the touch and grow about half their final size. Colors also turn as the grapes change from yellow to green or red to black, depending on the variety. Once the grapes are ripened to perfection, they are hand-picked from the vines and collected in containers. These containers are then gathered and the grapes are transported to the production facility. Here, they will start fermenting. As for the vines, photosynthesis continues to help store carbohydrate reserves. During this time, the leaves change from green to yellow and eventually fall off during the winter. For grapes, wine is the final destination. The real adventure happens as this fruit takes its natural journey through the seasons of the vines.